Hello everyone, hope you're having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here with another Bleach Braceos video, and in this one we are going to be taking a look at the 8th anniversary Ichigo 1 year later to see how well he holds up. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, you've been here for a while, subscribe. I want to get to 400 subscribers. Now with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So, the 8th anniversary Ichigo is a power unit with 2 killers, hollow, no affiliation. I managed to 5-5 him in my most recent summons for the 9th anniversary. But we're going to be showcasing this unit 1 out of 5 T20. Just pretty much the bare minimum here 1 year later. We can do a max rescinded showcase video later. Soul Trade is the strong attack recharge time minus 14%. He has a range unit with drained and weakening on all of his attacks. Innate skills, Sprinter +1, Poise, he reads all affiliation dodges. Devastation 60%. He has a base full stamina damage boost of 20%. It's 40% here because of the bonus ability. He has the shared complete status immunity 100%, Havoc 20%, Frenzy +3, Defibrillator +5 seconds, increased status element chance against technique attribute enemies. Voice break, sharpshooter, and hit enemies 100%. And so yeah, overall some pretty good skills here. This Ichigo was one of the first few units to have Frenzy +3 here, and since he does have an increased status of a chance against just all technique attribute enemies, not just against hollow or no affiliation enemies, which is just his killer. Any technique unit, he will be able to take full advantage of that increased status element chance skill. Although this skill is nice to have, but as you can see here, he doesn't have the status element spiritual pressure boost, which is, I don't want to call it a waste, but it would be nice for this unit if he did have that. And so that's it for his skills. As for the build, we're going to be using the T-set, Fortification Pill, and the Lieutenant's Badge here. As for the character links, we're going to have the just some strong attack reduction and full stamina damage boost links that you can see here. Bonus abilities, full stamina damage boost, and the plus 200 SP. So if we go back and take a look at our full stam here, we are at 111 full stamina damage boost, which is pretty good. Decent amount of full stamina damage boost here. And so yeah, we are going to go ahead and just take a look at this unit 1 year later, pretty much at the bare minimum, 1 out of 5 T20 to see what he can do. Alright, so here we are in a co-op inheritance trial. It is currently, what are these, Quincy enemies this time around? Don't know why it took me a while to figure that out. So this unit will not have killer. But so, yeah, we're just going to take a look at this unit at pretty much the bare minimum here. And, he's not doing too bad. It's unfortunate that he doesn't have this status limit spiritual pressure boost. If he had that, it would make this unit a lot better in my opinion. But, this unit does have Frenzy +3, which is still pretty much a newer skill. Even though it is about a year old now since it was introduced. But, yeah, the Frenzy +3 isn't too bad here. If you saw my 9th anniversary summons video, I kind of pulled all the copies I needed to max this in this unit, and I wasn't able to pull them last year, so this is kind of a first ever showcase for this unit on the channel. So I just thought, instead of doing a max rescinded one, I'll go ahead and double dip with this unit and just do him at 1 out of 5 and just go ahead and do max videos. But overall, the damage isn't too bad. He does have this shared immunity, so if he's going to get inflicted with a status element, he will share that immunity with everyone in his party, which is a great skill. He does have drain. I just like units that have a form of healing, and since we have over 100% full stamina damage boost, and since we have drained and Frenzy +3, we'll pretty much be able to stay at full stam a pretty good while, actually. Frenzy +3, if you don't know, this just increases the amount of hits your strong attacks will do. And so we'll go ahead and use a soul bomb here. Alright, not bad at all. Alright, so here we are back with another IT run, and this time we do have some support units here, the Yumi Chica and the Momo as well. We also had a Yumi Chica in the last run. So yes, the Yumi Chica, he does increase our movement speed by 30% and also our strong attack damage by 20%. The Momo, she has a boost on her SA2 and she does have the enhancer skill, so the boost on her SA2 will just be affecting us a lot more if she didn't have it. And yeah, for a while I've always considered the power attribute to be the strongest attribute in the game, and I kind of pretty much said it was when the 9th anniversary renewed Bugetsu Ichigo came out. But as of right now, I'm not too sure anymore. The 9th anniversary Kenpachi and Grimmy that came out, they're just like really above and beyond anything in the game, really. I mean, the only unit that's really close to them is that renewed Bugetsu Ichigo, in my opinion. But the Kenpachi, I use him for quite a bit. Yeah, I think he's just head and shoulders above everybody else in the game. But I do like the Grimmy more just because he kind of fits my playstyle a lot better. But yeah, it's just that Kenpachi and Grimmy, I don't know if I can say the power attribute is the best attribute anymore. I mean, yes, the power attribute does have the most support units out of all the other attributes, but you know, just those units are just really insanely strong. So if those attributes, well, let me see, the Kenpachi's speed and the Grimmy is technique, so if those attributes get any more support units like the Yumi Chica or the Momo, then yeah, they'll probably be the better attribute. Alright, so how we can take a look at this Bugetsu Ichigo without any of the support units. For the technique attribute, there is one support unit that just, you know, popped up off the top of my head, is the 1000 Year Blood War 2022 version of Uryu. He does increase your strong attack damage by 20%, but he doesn't increase your movement speed. But I think there is the Staff Weekend, actually, he increases your movement speed by 30%. So there are some support units for the technique attribute right there. They both do have the super link slot potion skill as well, so you would obviously want to bring them in co-op IT. Let's see, for the speed attribute, I can't think of any off the top of my head here that, you know, increase your strong attack damage or, you know, just increase your movement speed. I'm probably forgetting one. I know I am. I know there's got to be at least one. I just can't remember who it is at the moment. But yeah. The Yumi Chica just has both these skills, and then the Momo just having a boost on her SA2. That's just still kind of makes the power attribute still one of the best attributes in the game, in my opinion. And yeah, this Ichigo is doing pretty well 1 year later, 1 out of 5. Yeah, I think the Frenzy plus 3 and the increase status chance against all technique enemies, you know, you really would, like when it comes to IT, you'll only be able to use them against technique after the enemy, so that's a pretty good skill that will give him some longevity. Even without these status elements, spiritual pressure boost skill, he's doing pretty well, really. I think that Frenzy plus 3 is really helping out. And yeah, just having the drained and the weakening on the status effects just to keep him at full stam all the time. Yeah, you really won't be, you know, just have like no full stam at all with this unit. Alright, so this will be the last run for this video, and we will have a Momo support here, no Yumi Chica support. Overall, yeah, I really like this unit. He has a good set of skills. He does support the team by, you know, just making them immune to the status elements. His strong attacks are pretty good. Frenzy plus 3, weakening and drain. You know, any unit that is just able to, you know, just heal themselves and keep themselves at full stam and still having some strong damage overall is just, you know, like my favorite unit. I like to run well-balanced units. And yeah, I kind of wish I pulled this unit last year. I definitely would have used him a lot more. Now, when it comes to the power attribute, there are definitely some, you know, heavy hitters in that attribute. This unit, the 1000 Year Blood War Yamamoto, is still in the top of the conversation. Obviously, the renewed version of the Bugetsu Ichigo from the 9th anniversary, as well as some other characters that I'm probably forgetting. But those are the most notable ones when you think about the power attribute. So yeah, the power attribute is still definitely a strong attribute. But you know, as I mentioned earlier, with the introduction of the Kenpachi, who is speed, and the Grimy, which is technique, you know, those units are just like well above and beyond the other units that they can make that attribute pretty strong. And once those attributes get some more support units, kind of like the Yumi Chika and Momo, then yeah, it's definitely going to be the best attributes in the game. Okay, so that was a quick showcase of the 8th anniversary Ichigo 1 year later, 1 out of 5 T20. Overall, he kind of surprised me, really. The Frenzy plus 3 is really helping out this character since he doesn't have the spiritual pressure boost here. He does hit hidden enemies, and the poise break, you can pretty much just really notice it. When you get hit, you'll just pretty much, you know, be unfazed and be able to just pretty much get his full stem back when you do take a hit because of the drained and also the you know, frenzy plus 3. The higher the frenzy, the more hits your strong attacks will have, which makes it easier to heal back up. Supports their team with the share complete status immunity and having over 100% full stamina damage boost, and being able to keep that pretty much almost all the time is great. And just having the increased status chance to all technique attribute enemies is pretty much great. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this unit. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. As usual, until next time.